Back again, family. My cosmic family. We need to talk sex with vamp beings. Okay, now check this out. There are some people who can have sex with vamp beings or the black hole energy beings and totally not be phased. Nothing happens to them. But a witch or a priestess or whatever you want to call yourself, spiritualist, you cannot have sex with these type of beings without giving up so much until you feel like you have been robbed of your energy. Okay, so this video goes out to you. I know, because when I have been sexually active, I have been totally cleaned out. I mean, it's just like they got a vacuum cleaner and just sucked all my stuff out and just went on out the door with it. You know what I'm saying? There are some people out there, they give absolutely nothing. They take everything, even the life force that shines within your womb, honey. They'll take that out with you, with them too. Okay. And a lot of you all may remember the past videos that I've done on that. And so this right here is like part two. More info on it. Once again, we're in a different place right now. Okay. Spiritually, physically, mentally, dimensionally. Okay. Solar system wise, galactically, universally. We're not in the same place, guys. Okay, so all of those past rules, once again, that applied to then, they no longer apply now. Not in this matrix. Okay, it's not here. Okay, so you're going to have to do some studying on how to live in this new matrix. You got to learn the game and how it works, how to live in it. Once again, this is me saying this. I do not believe in love totally like it used to be in the Lever to Beaver ages and the Brady Bunch ages and the Cosby Show ages. I don't think that exists anymore. And I might be wrong. If I do, feel free to make your own videos, and you can put it up as a video response, and please comment on what you think, because maybe it's just my reality, but I feel like that we're living in a game world right now. You're talking about PlayStation 3 and Sims games and stuff like that. I think that's the world we're actually living in. For all we know, we could be somebody's character or avatar on a Sims game, because this is crazy what we've gotten to at this point now. You know, everybody is playing and spitting game. And see, I'm a person that I just I used to be like this, but I'm no longer like that anymore. Just have so much love and light in my heart, because my mom raised me sheltered. She raised me to love and to be a people pleaser and to just give all of my heart and dedicate it to everything I do. And I now in my 40s have realized that no longer can I do that in this particular place that I am living in right now. Not in this place, okay? So, for all of you all who are loving with your whole heart, save yourself now. Time out for people pleasing. And you wondering why you are always attracting these dark energy type people into your life. It's not because, it's like versus like. But what it is dark beings are naturally drawn to people who pride their reputation on helping others with a good character, a good heart and mind. They're drawn to you for that reason. You got your narcissist, you got your sadistics, all of these dark-hearted people that are looking for your love and light. They're not going to give you any of theirs because they don't have it to give. They just need yours. Okay, so not only for their own physical being, but to serve their masters. Okay, like I talked about the hierarchy of different beings. They were sent here to serve these beings. Okay, to give energy to their beings because their beings are depleted of this. I'm still way off the subject of sex and stuff, but I just feel like I need to explain more about these beings because on their particular planet in their solar system, there is no more light. It's depleted. These are advanced civilizations of beings, highly intelligent. People say, oh, they are the lower, life forces. Well, I guess they said lower because they rob and they steal, but these are still advanced beings. Their intellect is still higher than ours. Okay? And this is a system that they have set up to ensure their survival by robbing us human beings. And people say, well, what's so significant about us out of all of these different places? They will come here to rob light and energy from us. Why? Because they're not only here on this planet taking energy, they have evolved so until they can pretty much steal energy from lots of planets, lots of beings, because they need that much energy because their solar system has been depleted. Okay? So now they're going and they're robbing our star energy. And science, they do not know exactly what is going on. They coming up with every explanation known to man to try to figure out where are all of these black holes coming from. And now they say that the holes are getting larger. And I've seen a video somebody shot to me where you could see like planet-sized orbs or planet-sized spaceships going in and out of the sun. Well, they're robbing us of energy. What can we do about it? Our intelligence is so limited. These are advanced beings. They can go around and steal life from wherever they want to. Who knows? It might be the light beings themselves. Because one day I've heard that the whole entire universe, omniverse, will go dark. There won't be any more light. But don't y'all get scared because, those are eons and eons and eons of millenniums and millenniums from here. So we don't need to worry about that right now. But going back to these vamp sexual beings. Now, I know a lot of people want to know how they can protect themselves from these type of beings. First of all, I do want to talk about some of the experiences. I'm going to talk about my own sexual experiences. I'm sorry, with a vamp being. I want to talk about some of the things that I noticed. I noticed that something was different about this place, this person. In 2008, something was different. 2008. This is going to be juicy, so you all may want to just go ahead and get the popcorn popped and everything and sit down so you can hear this one because, this is going to, a lot of y'all ain't going to understand, especially some of you men, but some of these women will kind of like put two and two together, some of them, and say, hey, this is me. So this video is not necessarily for those who have not been affected. It's for those who have been. And it's not fair for me to say I'm not going to do it because most people already know this. They should already know this because there are some people coming here right now that don't, and they deserve to know what they're dealing with. Okay. So in the beginning, I really didn't know what was going on 2008, maybe 2007. I do believe that we actually made our grand entrance into our neighboring solar system. And some people call it Andromeda. What's the true name of it? I have no clue. So I'm going to call it Andromeda. Well, Andromeda rules will not be like the rules of the Milky Way. I do not believe we are still in the Milky Way. Okay. That being said, I know that everything here right now is on a whole nother level. I mean, I just see these orbs flying around. I'm trying to get up my nose and everything. Oh gosh. Look, you may not catch them on camera. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But I will have this intercourse experience, and then the next day, I'm just bent over, just walking hunched back. Can't hardly straighten my back up, and having this serious pain in my backbone, like a striking pain in my backbone from here to the tailbone. I mean, enough to scream. And I was like, gosh, what is going on here? And I would call my aunt, and she was like, that man, girl, you better leave that man alone. He ain't no ordinary man. He a dark force. He's a warlock, and he's taking your life out of you. Stop it. Okay, so I still was just adding that, and then couldn't figure out why I was getting bloated. Just would be just bloated, belly be all distended and everything, and wasn't able to pass no gas or whatever. It was just like he was just implanting some type of demon seeds in my womb and in my abdomen. Okay, I'm telling you all this. This is for the women who need this, so you can be well aware of this. Those sperm cells that are being placed upon you are growing something very deadly and toxic in your body, in your womb. Okay. And it's nasty. And you need to stop it. And it's in you need to stop it. You need to do some crystal energy healing on that stuff, because you can't go to no doctor and saying, hey, look, this is what's going on with me, because in the textbook they have no knowledge of that. They don't know what that is. You would have to go to an energy healer, okay? Somebody dealing with alternative type energy medicine, okay? To straighten you out. Because what it does is it knocks all of your frequencies off balance. It knocks you off balance, your compass off balance. You'll find yourself walking where you can't balance yourself up. Not the reason why I'm talking about it, because I have so many women calling me with this. Crawling sensations all up and down your neck, your back, your arms, your spine. Take them down there until I'm finished with this video. Oh, unless they're going to eat. Are they fixing to eat? Okay. So, keep them wait. I'm doing a video. And so, I'm like just like saying, what is this? It's just energy just crawling all over my arms and legs and everything, because my aura was affected. You understand? Because this being, this vamp, okay, had came, and all of his minions of dark forces were feeding off of my aura. Okay, so I had holes everywhere in my aura, and still working to repair them to the day. So y'all better watch it out there. You know who them vamp beings are. You know who they are. Everybody is to blame. They play victim. They never take responsibility for anything. It's always everybody else's fault. Watch that type of person. They have nothing nice to say about any of their past relationships. So I gave you enough information so you can figure this person out, because I know a lot of people say, well, how can I recognize them? When you're having sexual intercourse, when you're having sex, it's supposed to be an exchange of energy. Okay? The two of you all raising your frequencies together, not one giving everything and the other one taking off, leaving the other one near about for dead. Now, you should not be going to no clinic or no emergency room after this magical experience, okay? So those are some of the things you need to look out for, okay? And I have gotten some plenty of emails of people saying, I feel this crawling sensation all over my skin from the top of my head, and here all your chakras are knocked off balance. Everything's just off. You're just spewing out energy. And you know when energy is on you because it feels electrical and it feels like a crawling sensation all over. Okay? A lot of people are just dropping dead because of this. They've had sex with somebody. They talk about the sexually transmitted disease, but they're not telling you about this invisible sickness. They're not telling you how your ethereal body has been affected on the other plane. See, they're not telling you, they just, hey, you take these antibiotics and you ought to be better. Oh gosh, no, antibiotics cannot help this situation. You need chakra balancing. You need energy healing. Somebody got to go on the other side to heal the ethereal body. Gosh, and it needs to be done ASAP, soon as possible. Another thing I was having like these strange hallucinations, buzzing all over the body, just crazy stuff, giving off so much energy to this vamp so that it would have energy to feed its minions. And if you're not careful, women, if you got 5 years left, you will exchange that energy to that individual. That individual, he knows that he has very little time left. And he cannot get that from any ordinary woman. He can only get that energy from you. Because there's very few of us out there. Very few of us spiritualists out there able to heal. Okay? Able to give energy. Not no ordinary woman that can do that. Okay? So these dark beings go out looking for women like you. Okay? Well, now they'll satisfy themselves sexually with any old woman. Okay? Because they do plenty of that. Because they enjoy the pleasure of it. But when they need that energy boost, only you can serve that purpose. And they're coming to you. Be careful. You may not have 10 or 15 years to give to them so that they can, add extra to their lives. You may not have that. To do that may mean that out of that 20 you may have left, you sacrifice 18 of them to them, then you only got 2. And that's happening to a lot of women. Women are dropping dead of heart attacks now. Strokes. And men are looking younger now. You stay in a relationship 30, 40 years with a man, and he looks just like he's a young man, and you looking all run down, toe up. Stop it now. If you are in one of those relationships and you cannot afford to leave right now, and you're not ready to stop right now, because this will only stop when you're ready for it to stop, okay? Because I'm telling you, you ain't going to live long. You're going to die soon if you don't hurry up and stop it. You're not going to be here no time. So, I hear this noise. Hang on. I can hear him chattering. I had to stop it. Excuse me. I wish y'all could just hear it. You can just hear the chattering going on down there. Did you chattering through my electronics? I wish you all can hear it. A lot of folks gonna say she crazy, but I can hear it. But anyway, I will come back with part 3, and I'm gonna tell you, for those who are not ready to stop sleeping with them, because I know you're probably saying, why would you offer advice to them like that? A lot of them won't stop. They still doing it because they're not ready to. They're not ready to finish up whatever it is to finish up. They still want to learn the hard way. So I want to tell them what to do if they're in a situation like this, so that they can at least hold on to some of their energy when they are having this experience with this vamp being, okay? And I'm going to talk about that noise a little bit more in depth too. Okay, be back in a minute.